I want to address what's going on with the FBI rating a particular company because they were what was said in the article fixing the rent prices. So we all know that, well, if we don't know, we are about to know that if the FBI is rating you, then there's more to it than just the rent being fixed. A lot of times we know what they would call soft news and hard news, that a lot of things that's written and that they report is not the fullness of the story. So it's more to it than rent fixing for that company, because 9 times out of 10, the owners had a property management company to come and manage the units, and then the people within the company, the property management company, probably was rate gouging for the rents. And another thing too that's floating around here on social media is about corporations buying up the property. Well, as you know, I did a few videos back to back, year after year, telling you all that it's not just the corporations that's buying up all the houses. It is foreigners and people doing it internationally, sending their assistants to come check out homes and things like that, and to purchase it. And then those particular group of companies, after they purchase so many properties, they begin to rent them out and just trying to take over. But the thing of it is, a lot of this is only happening because there is a lot of people who's not in the mortgage industry, that's not in real estate, that don't even know anything about it, and they giving false information about rates and things like that, so that when time come for someone to purchase a home, they scared. They scared to purchase a home. They feel like they don't qualify, or the house costs too much and this and that. But housing, when it comes to housing versus a rental property, you can only sell a house for what it appraised for. Now, if they get into a bidding war and the person bids over what the property value is worth, and they are willing to pay that, that's on them. That's a personal choice that they make. And I have seen it being done like thousands of times, where a bidding war comes over a particular property that they want, but it usually don't go over a certain amount of money. But nevertheless, it still happens, but it doesn't happen in a negative source of like how we think it happened. It happens because the person has chose to outbid their competitor because they want the house just that bad. And so with all of the corporations and the people from overseas that are buying these properties, because we Americans, we scared to buy our own property. We too busy looking at certain prices. I did a video yesterday about what the young man said about the prices, the price of the home. Well, for me, even though you can afford it, I tell people, don't become house poor. Do not become house poor where you need a second job or you struggling to pay your mortgage, because eventually you are going to become overwhelmed and you're going to be in foreclosure or end up selling your home, doing a short sale, whatever the case may be. Right. So it's always best, especially if you're single with no kids, get a starter home. Please, people, get a starter home. Stop trying to buy these mansions and these 5 and 6 bedrooms and it's just you. When you could start off with a starter home and then move your way up to the ideal perfect mansion that you want. Technically, you could do new construction with your perfect dream home, but get your feet wet just by getting a starter home, starting with a starter home, and then you rent that out and you get something else and you rent that out and you just keep going. You keep building your portfolio until you are now one of the smartest real estate investor. But anyway, and I always talk about the multifamily units is where it's at, especially with the program out now with the DSCR. But again, a lot of people know that, oh, I can't do this, and that because of the down payment. Well, FHA also offers multifamily units for the 3.5% down. Another company that I have talked about to y'all timeless and timeless again is NACA. You could get a multifamily with NACA, and NACA don't even do credit scores or anything like that. They do payment history. They see how you were able to pay your rental, your bills, or whatever the case may be. See, when it comes down to me, I want to help people. I want to help people grow in real estate because I know and I have seen the results of people. I'm not talking about 6-figure income. No. And I'm not talking about 7 figures either. I'm talking about people that's at 8 and 10, 11 figures just from real estate. Some of them just flipping. You could do one of my favorites is land contracts. I'm going to start talking about land contracts too, but do a multi-family so that not only if push come to shove, you lose your job or something happen, you are able to take the rents and pay your bills with them. And you always, to me, the best is a 4-unit because you take 2 to pay bills, your bills, the mortgage, property taxes, and insurance. You live in one of the units, then you take another one and you save it. I always tell people to save one of the rents from one of the units, even if it's the lesser rent, because of the simple fact, what if something go wrong? What if a pipe bust or the hot water tank go out or whatever the case may be? You have that money saved up to do it, and you don't have to stress or come out your pocket or use up your credit cards or anything like that. So those are the 2 things that I want to address. That's within the mortgage industry and housing. So again, the FBI, if they raid you, it's more to it than the property management fixing the rates of the rental, overcharging people. And with that other video about the corporations and the people from overseas coming and buying up all our property, it is so true. But we have to get to that point of not living in fear to do something that we really want to do, and in terms receive the results of that comes from us taking that leap of faith and getting the home or the multifamily residence, and then we don't have to worry about people coming from all over except for the United States buying up all our property, buying up all of our real estate. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, follow, share, subscribe.